Hello and welcome to episode 50 of The All-Seeing Guys, where Harry Bone takes over the show and...
You know, people, nice friends, you know who you are. You can stop listening now. Just don't listen to this.
Because everything from here on in is non-factual.
Well, it's not going to get... Well, I might do, but I just want to, cover my back.
Yeah.
Welcome to the All-Seeing Guys. The All-Seeing Guys. It's great to chill.
Do 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 do.
The All-Seeing Guys. The All-Seeing Guys. Great to chill.
Welcome to All-Seeing Guys!
Hi!
So,
Very
There's
good.
a 5-second delay between me and Greg, apparently.
welcome to the All-Seeing Guys episode. What episode number is this, Joe?
I don't know. I don't even care anymore.
Episode 50. That's right, Joe. You're completely on the money there. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it? When will it end?
I just have Joe continue. I packed Joe away at the end of the night with the equipment into the bag.
Yeah, like
We just finished with.
he Jeffrey Dahmers me and just folds me up into.
I don't like suck your dead dick. It's a weird thing to say.
Well, that's a weird thing for you to say.
We aren't celebrating episode 50 alone.
No.
No, backed by popular demand is the man, the myth, Sir Harry Bone.
What up, Bone?
First of all, I'm not a myth. And secondly, I'm not backed by popular demand. Nobody's asked me to come back.
My mum's happy you're back on.
Yeah, my sister really wanted to. My sister was quite
really?
a fan of your appearance.
Oh,
Fair few people wanted you back on. What are you talking about?
okay, I stand corrected. Carry on.
If anyone from this shite podcast still listens, actually, they might listen if they see you tagged in it.
Yeah.
Do you want to say hello to them?
No, not really. Apart from the chap who does the hat reviews, I like him quite a lot.
Sindel, yeah,
Yeah.
he's good fun. Yeah, they're all good fun.
Yeah.
Harry,
What's
of
your?
course,
What's been your? Do you have a hangover hat? A hat you wear when
I imagine
hungover?
it's like a Viking hat.
I know that would be uncomfortable. I feel that would make me feel more hungover.
But it'd
I
look
want to
cool.
play it to
It
the
would look
crowd
cool,
now.
but
No, I don't. No.
No,
I sometimes put a hat on.
in the colder months.
Yeah, I bought a hat the other day in the cold snap.
Oh yes.
I was wearing another hat that I found, which I used to wear when I was 3.
Oh wow.
I couldn't believe it. Still fit. Yeah, well, I think I rolled it down a bit more, but
How long was it?
but then past my nostalgia, I realised it wasn't keeping me at all. Oh, hang on a minute, words. At all warm. So I dropped into an army surplus shop and bought a hat,
Oh, good stuff.
and that kept me warm.
Did you put a lot of thought into it?
No, I walked in and the Vietnamese lady served me.
Lovely.
She said hello.
Ironic.
I saw the hat and I picked it up. It was one of those watch caps, I believe they call them.
Did
Yeah.
you ask to try it on in the mirror?
No, I bought it and we left. And that was it.
Wow.
So 30 seconds.
Probably you didn't
That's
try
pretty
it
good,
on.
actually. That's a pretty good transactional
Is it
period.
reasonably priced hat? Welcome to Harry's reasonably priced hat.
I thought it was a little bit on the steep side, but I had a cold
But that's just to
head,
go with
so-
I mean, in the general sort of dollar to pound conversion at the moment is quite
Yes,
bad. So
yes, it was in New York.
yeah.
Just casually dropped that in. Yeah, I travel.
Oh, it was in
No,
New
it was
York.
about $12. But
It was like
What's
10
that,
quid.
9 quid? Yeah.
10 quid. something.
everything costs about £10 these days.
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
it?
It's true.
Nearly cigarettes.
The worst thing is when you spend a tenner on something and you get change, but they don't give you a £5 note, they give you all the pounds, and you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like you've just lost an entire tenner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
great.
doesn't.
That's
Yeah,
that tenner
no,
gone,
I'll give
'cause
you that.
I didn't get paper money back. That's it.
Yeah.
Now I've
we've
got
just
coin.
got
Now
this-
I've got change.
I've got a weighted pocket.
Now I've got change. Anyway, Harry, of course, was last with us in episode 15, which was fucking
Christmas.
hell,
Christmas.
last year, not Christmas
2
just
years
gone.
ago.
Oh,
before.
time. Oh, time.
when-
What
we-
box sets
Oh,
you've been
I thought
watching
you were
since then?
Oh, I thought you were going to back me up in some singing
Oh,
there,
sorry.
Joseph.
Well, you could do a
What
remix
box
of
sets
Life,
have I
Oh
watched?
Life, but Time, Oh Time.
I was.
We could do Time After Time. If I fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting.
No, I'm not fond of that song.
All right,
actually,
fair
Joe. We'll leave that.
Next, skip on the jukebox.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good to have you back, man.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I feel honoured to be back in the
And
presence
it's a pleasure to have you back.
in the presence of the Ravita brothers.
Of course.
I thought of that just walking down the road
That's good.
from the Wagon and Horses. I like that.
The Rovita brothers.
I'll drop that in.
Because we're sort of wafer thin.
No, I was thinking about a backstory to it. I couldn't really come up with one.
We're a good intake of fibre.
Like bread, but
Yeah.
cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well, that's good, actually,
make
yeah.
our own cereals.
Used to like them back in the old days.
Rivitas.
Yeah.
I mean, I put them in the same kind of category as rice cakes,
No, they
which
could-
smell like bum
I
hole.
had some Marmite rice cakes the other day. And
Oh,
they were
really?
fucking horrible. Like, they were really bad. No wonder they were only 39p.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Reduced.
I enjoy rice cakes, but they smell a little bit of wind, don't they?
Yeah,
it's got a
they do
bit
have
of
that
bumhole
waft to
smell to them, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably how they're made.
Wind.
That shape.
Yeah. Fucking everyone insists on, like, giving them to kids. No wonder they shit green.
That's a fair point.
Do
yeah.
they?
Whatever you expect. Excuse me, I'm doing a survey.
Excuse me, does your child shit green?
What's this survey for, sir? Oh, this is just going to be a
I
throwaway
have a
comment
colour
I'm making on
chart.
the
Could you
podcast.
point to the appropriate colour?
So, of course, your last episode, we invaded your living room when you were hungover.
You didn't invade me. I invited you.
You did invite us.
Yeah, it's very. He's
Well,
got.
we did. We did come in and...
I
He's
remember
made
the
you-
frown on my face
Greg,
when I opened the door
Craig,
and
he's
you were
made you
there.
look like a right fucking idiot. There.
Yes, he has. Yes, yeah. I expected it, though, to be fair. He's so witty.
Who's that guy? Where did he
Honestly,
come
honestly, boys.
Cool your
doing
jets.
hand gestures like the viewers will see me.
I'll put it in the notes for the deaf people listening to the podcast. Where somebody just subscribes.
For the
One of
subtitles.
you have to do the whole hand thing, like the chap in the
We
corner
should
of the
do that for
screen.
YouTube. That'd be great. For
Yeah,
the
that would be
YouTube,
good.
but make up signs. Like, just
It'll
clap.
it'll be just you standing there
Just
having
like
a
I am
cigarette.
actually
Just
doing
like,
made up
mm.
motion hands, but we've actually got someone to be silent. Imagine the sign language on the things we talk about. Like a little
wow.
oval in the corner of it on YouTube where you can listen
We should
to
probably
the
just
show.
hire one and they just have to
Someone's
stand there and listen, just like,
hating their job.
Did they
like,
really just say that?
I rather think, chaps, that would be frowned upon.
do you
reckon?
think? But what if we've actually got someone to actually do it, like an actual?
Well, that'd be all right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we actually got someone
professional.
actually to do it,
If a little expensive, and
they would hate it because they'd just be like, "This is the worst job."
they wouldn't hate it.
I did Coronation Street at 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Now look at me.
Didn't
I
have-
used to do Trisha.
Yeah, now look at me. Now I'm here.
Didn't have to take the job, did they? You
have
you're
to.
paying good money.
How do you
It's
get
fine.
into that kind of line of work?
Big day.
Well, you have to be conversing
Able.
in sign language.
Yeah.
Got a big day at work today, honey. Yes, actually, dear. I've got to do sign language or podcast with all seeing guys. I think it's going to be quite educational.
Hey, I've heard
How was your day, Helen?
I've never heard words.
Incest. I don't even know what the sign was. I just pointed two fingers together, but then I panicked thinking that meant homosexual, so I freaked. I don't know what to do. I wasn't prepared for it. Get me back in Emmerdale. Get my agent on the phone.
I wonder what.
And he does the motion of a phone.
You okay there, Harry?
No, well, yeah, I'm just settling in, but I see there's a bottle of Captain Morgan on the table. Is that some kind of lucky thing you do every podcast, or?
It's become
Podcast
our choice beverage.
I mean, you're not going to drink it neat, are you? You've got to go out. To
No,
the
we're gonna
kitchen
get yeah. No, I've got mixer.
I mean, you could just leave it in the kitchen with the mixers. I mean,
Well,
I
you
could
usually
have,
bring the
or I
mixers
could bring the
in here.
mixer in. I just forgot to bring the
that's
mixer
what I
in.
think. Is it a lucky thing?
No, usually there's a mixer to go with it, but then we'd still have to go out and get ice when the ice is
Well,
not.
this is my point. You could have left that.
But then,
on
you know,
the
we'll
side.
go.
Anyway,
We'll go have a little quick break and what have you. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you know, just a
yeah.
little cigarette, a little top up and stuff. You know, it's fine.
Go with the flow, man. Come back a little
well,
bit.
you're
more.
only having one drink in the first half.
That's what. No, we can stop whenever.
No, there's no such thing as halves. There's not even like it. I mean, there
It's not
might be.
there is.
It's
There
not
might be an
football, Harry.
interlude.
This isn't a game of football.
Listen, I've done this before, and there was a definite first and second half.
The thing about
You went to the
Arsenal is
toilet?
they like to walk it in.
Yeah, but you guys kept recording when I went
And
to
if
the
you're going to
toilet.
talk about football, I'm back on the golden arrow, straight back to the south.
You're the one that brought up 2 hours. I thought you were talking about football.
I wasn't talking about football. I never talk about football.
You're doing it now.
Well, I'm not.
I'm on a Chinese football podcast at the moment.
Yeah, I thought you were joking.
We're waiting for Joe as well. Yeah, no, I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I had to go and appear as well.
It'll be fun. It's good fun. I'm doing that Saturday morning. Yeah, we're not allowed to do those things, Harry.
Don't say that.
I don't know what you did. You
Well,
made
they
a shame
do.
of football.
Ah.
It
Should
was
we go
fine. He
to-
was just squinting.
Yeah, let's just move on
Should
quickly.
we go to some geese dropping?
Let's say some funny shit.
Are you up
Yeah.
some geese dropping now?
Yes.
Geese dropping. Having a listen.
I actually heard something today, whilst I was in Waitrose.
You didn't. I saw you writing it down outside.
No, I heard it in Waitrose whilst I was getting all the meat for the pizzas.
Oh no, I did hear something. Oh, that's right. Carry on.
But then I sent another one to Greg. But I'll just go in. To start
Yeah,
it?
we're going to geese
Oh,
dropping.
fair enough,
Everyone
yeah.
knows episode 50. You guys know what geese dropping is by now.
Yeah, everyone knows. So it's
I like
I
geese
was
dropping.
I was in Waitrose, and they got those like scanner things where you can just scan the barcodes to do like a shop.
Oh, as you go round?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a price check. or something.
Yeah. So a woman like went to get one of those, and it got stuck in the machine, and she was just like, "No, not again."
Flashbacks to childhood.
yeah,
Hang on, fellas. Have we started geese dropping?
Yeah.
There was
yeah.
of course, there was no jingle to.
No,
Oh,
he
that's
drops it
jingle
in. He
afterwards.
drops it in now.
There's no gap. You don't leave a gap in between.
Yeah, we
talking.
did.
He's exposed our
I did
editing
do a
ways.
gap. I said, right, you guys know what geese shopping is by now. It's episode 50.
So,
Down and down and
is it the
down
same
and
jingle?
down.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, it's the same jingle. The jingle
Oh,
hasn't
good,
changed.
good show.
That will still be added.
He's dropping.
Hey, listen.
Like that. It's a constant.
All three of us. Amazing.
Yeah, don't worry. That would have been played by now.
Yeah.
Good out.
But it was good to know that you've been listening to the point that you know it now by heart.
It's not a tough one, is it, I guess?
Listen to the first 4 of your podcasts.
Well, the geese dropping didn't even come into like episode 7
know.
or something. Like, I mean, it was a late bloomer. I think maybe it came in on the Town Ambassadors episode, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, that could have
I
been,
think that was
actually.
my favourite episode.
It's a good episode. It's good fun, that one.
Downhill after that.
Early episode, that was.
Downhill.
Damn it, we have struggled for content.
Started
ever since.
employing people from the local boozer to fill out time. It went downhill.
That's it. You know what? You're the first person to give some honest criticism. Thank you.
Could I have a Jinkies here?
That's
Are we
racist.
so
Oh,
we're
no,
racist?
not. Oh,
I work very hard on building content for this show,
Chink.
I have you know.
I know you do, Greg. I know, and we're
just not
all
good enough.
very, very proud.
I have a geese drop-in. I had this in Tesco's.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I heard this in Tesco's.
I've come to realise that supermarkets are a fantastic
They're
place
really,
to overhear
really
shit.
good for geese drop-ins. Pubs and supermarkets.
Yeah.
There was an old couple, and the woman seemed very angry with the husband who was going on about something. As we walked past, I just heard her say to him, "If you want a turnip, then just get a bloody turnip."
That is good.
People will argue
Love
about the craziest things these days, won't they?
Just a turnip.
you want a turnip? Just get a fucking turnip.
Just fucking embarrass me. What do I want a turnip for?
Just
Eat
a
it, I
singular.
guess.
Yeah, but I mean, you can do things with the turnip. but-
Yeah.
Really fancy a turnip.
It just reminds me of Super Mario 2. They had turnips in that.
Did they?
Yeah,
Was that what they were? Turnips?
I think so.
The little thing.
Could I just interrupt?
Yeah, intervene, not a problem.
I see you chaps all really close to your little mesh thing over your microphone,
Yeah,
like the consummate professionals you are.
the same
Whereas
thing that you haven't.
There's a good 13 inches from me to the mesh thing.
Yeah, I've turned yours up, though.
Can you hear? Oh, because of this.
yeah.
My, you've come a long way, Grigorovich.
Gregorovich.
I pulled your thing
Gregor-
forward and turned you up.
Gregorovich.
Grigorovich.
Garmsley.
What was your father's name?
Stephen.
Stephen.
P-H-E-N.
So that'd be Grigorovich Stevanovich
Oh, that's good.
Armstrong, using
Sound
your
like a-
patronymic.
I have another geese shopping that I heard in Yantelope with Joe and our buddy Ed.
Oh, Edward.
Yes, we were sat in the beer garden having beer and cider, and I heard from the table next to us this guy to say, "So she had a little stroke, fell over, and broke her shoulder. So yeah."
I don't remember you sharing that with me at all.
Well, we laughed about it because Ed was like, we all heard it.
Oh, is she okay?
I don't know. I didn't hear any more after that. They kind of sat there awkwardly. Another guy eventually was like, "Oh, well, cool."
Oh, God, I don't know what to say about that.
They didn't seem that concerned about.
So
the
someone
stroke.
got wanked off, and then she fell
Oh,
over.
here we go. And then broke her shoulder wanking them off. Yeah, can happen though. It's a dangerous game.
Arm's
out there,
length.
masturbating.
It's not.
I know, it could be.
Depends how dangerous you make it.
Anything could be a
If
dangerous
you did it,
game.
if you did it on
couldn't
the edge of a tower, really high up.
it? You do it and you
Wearing
buy a
a
live wire and you.
A handful of razor blades.
Yeah, That's not a dangerous game, though,
You
per se, is
accidentally
it?
Facebook live stream it.
I'm waiting for the day someone does that.
I'm sure they have. If
like,
people have
oh,
killed
no.
themselves on it, I'm sure people
Yeah, no,
have
that's a
ranked on
valid
it.
point. Yeah. I heard a geese dropping
Oh,
the other
yes,
day
proceed.
in a supermarket.
Fucking
When do
A.
I get a geese dropping?
After this
Did you
one.
have you heard anyone in passing?
Well, of
say
course
something?
I have. I live. I walk through.
Please share. Please share with us.
Well, not if you got a geese dropping.
No, you can both. You're going to finish yours.
I'll do
Harry,
mine. Okay,
do
I'll
his.
do mine, and then you can. So I was queuing up behind someone in a supermarket or something, and the woman was having a chat with the checkout woman, and I just heard the checkout woman go just like, I know, I can fit a whole one in my mouth now.
Ooh.
And I was just like, excuse.
Yeah, well, what have you... And now as well, so that comment
Training.
means that perhaps,
Training.
there's been training involved in this. Escalation. I imagine a Terry's chocolate orange. Or Toblerone.
Have they got a Toblerone? Just like,
Or when you pull it out, it makes, those are the noise.
and then knocks her 2 front teeth out. That's Toblerone.
And now I've got the two missing front teeth, I can now fit the Terry's chocolate orange in.
Yeah.
Harry, what did you have on your roster of geese drop?
Okay. No, I heard something in City Airport the other day.
Oh.
Oh, airports
Casually
as well.
dropped in, like
Airport's great.
just commuting to Europe, you know.
Was it someone shouting Allah Akbar?
No, it wasn't, fortunately. It was somebody outside the front having a fag on the phone.
Yeah.
And I listened to him and I thought, I'll remember that. That's quite a good geese dropping. It was something about bananas. And I thought,
You can't
"That's
remember
quite
it, can you?"
comical." No, I can't. Sorry. Saying something... Oh, yeah,
Something about bananas.
he said, "Oh,
Something about bananas.
no, I'm all right. I've had a banana on a bit of a rush now."
That's the title.
Well, it was funnier than that, so I'm not going to do that as
We
my
can. Do
geese
you want
dropping.
some time to think about it?
No, it won't come back.
Won't come back.
I'll fall back on the one thing that sticks in my mind. Back in 2007 in New Zealand, I was walking up a hill on an island off Auckland, and some fat character walked past me with his lady companion. Now, I'm not judging the man, you understand?
Yeah.
He was...
Were they of equal weight?
Don't remember the woman, but he was stomping down the hill, down these steps, and I was going up with my dear companion Hamish.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, it's your God-given right to eat food." And that's all we heard. And Hamish turned to me and nodded reverently. I was like, "Yeah."
That guy's living that.
Did he say it's not or it is your God?
It is.
Maybe he was told to stop bringing his own food into the
Basically,
the
it's your God-given right to eat food.
That is way better than my Australian accent.
I think he might have been a New Zealander, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's almost like
Controversial.
a South African,
They don't like
almost
that.
Australian combined sort of accent.
They don't like that at all.
No, not really.
He'll get over it.
Just something else.
We did
Just
have a
another
couple
voice.
of geese droppings sent in by Gaz from Open All Powers podcast.
Oh mate, usually he's got some gems.
Yeah.
They're rough up north, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, was there the Mancunian chaps
Yes.
I listened to the other day?
Did you?
When
The
you were guesting.
open all
Yes,
powers.
Open All Powers.
Oh,
yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, good fun. They're good podcast.
Better than your podcast.
Yeah, they are better than our podcast.
you
Shout out
got-
Gaz and Sam, better than our
why
podcast.
don't you
Open
go
All
swearing?
Powers.
Why
Like
don't you
you
fuck
work
off
boys.
and go and be on their
They
podcast?
swear occasionally.
Fuck if you asked me here for crying out loud.
They swear
I
occasionally.
could have been in a country pub in Sussex now. I don't know why I didn't do
Having
that
a nice
anyway.
ploughman's lunch.
Shelley thinks I'm here. I could have just gone to the pub around the corner and got leathered.
Yeah, but then she'd just be like,
Where's the podcast?
where's the episode? No, just be like, it's fine, just edit me in.
He would have to make his
just
own one.
edit what I said last time into the conversation.
Touche.
Yeah. Just when you're through this, you'd have thought that after your second beer and been like, fuck.
You could have called. We could have just done it all on.
You could have patched me in.
So Gaz sent me a message the other day saying, God bless the Metro link into Oldham. There was 2 gap year cunts delivered 2 amazing gems.
Okay.
One of these gems was, oh my god, I love mushrooms. You know, there's a theory they're not even from this planet.
Fuck off.
What, just common or garden mushrooms or the...
Yeah, like cooking mushrooms.
I don't know if he meant mushrooms or drugs. Or
I'm
mushrooms.
assuming magic mushrooms.
I'm assuming magic mushrooms, yeah. You know, there's a theory
They're not
from
from
another
this planet.
They're not from this planet.
What Vice video did you watch?
Well, I don't know. I mean, You can say otherwise.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it's an interesting geese job.
It's an interesting.
Thought-provoking.
It is indeed. I mean, there might be.
Do you think magic mushrooms are from outer space?
No, I'm out on this whole thing. I mean,
No, you're in Switzerland.
no, just like the jury is out.
Oh, okay.
Didn't mean I was literally in another
Just
country.
like, no, I'm not involved.
Sitting on the fence.
You know, might be.
No.
Okay, so-
No, they're grown in the ground.
Yeah,
Mushrooms are the fully formed
the
ones, and
spores
truffles are the
might-
ones that go all retarded underneath the
Yeah, I
ground.
know that, but those spores might have come from another planet.
No.
Oh, you can't say no.
Piggybacked on a meteorite.
I can.
This is turning into that conversation we had about time before with Ed.
Time.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh,
Time is
time.
relative, ever expanding.
Oh, time's a figment of my imagination.
Do.
Is Desiree still alive?
I think so.
course she is.
Honestly, why not? She's young.
We can't
younger
sign
than me,
off the
for
end of her
crying out
song
loud.
by
She was
saying how
young.
she died.
The second geese job from Gaz was from
yeah?
the same two gap year cunts. Labelled here as cunt 1 and cunt 2.
I mean, easy way to decipher.
So cunt 1 said, "You know, I went to Israel to find myself spiritually. I walked to the top of a mountain with some. I walked to the top of a mountain with some pilgrims."
Steady
and
on,
cunt
boy.
2 says, "Ah, nice. Pilgrims are my favourite kind of Jews."
That's good. Were they both Jews?
I don't know. I don't have any more information. It's a geese job. That's what you're here.
Fuck's
You don't
sake.
get the backstory with them.
Well, imagine the first cunt.
Yeah.
This
Pardon my
is
French, I'm
the
just reading
epitome. These types of people are the epitome of cunt.
Jackson, please don't talk over me. So, cunt number 1, as I say, I'm just reading here.
I will allow it.
Shut your clap. I mean, obviously he was a Jew as well. He didn't go out there to find religion. He was a Jew, and he probably walked up some.
I don't think they are
Didn't have
Jews.
the
If they're
balls to go
saying
to Palestine,
pilgrims
though,
are my
did he?
favourite kind of Jews. I mean,
Well, the second chap might have been making quite a funny joke,
What?
or they might have both been Jews, in which case that's just not funny. Because Jews isn't funny. Jews is serious. Yeah?
Anti-Semitic. What's funnier, Jews or cancer?
Don't make me answer that. Either way, somebody's going to not like me anymore in this world.
outrageous Harry Bone.
I stand corrected. That's the fucking
Harry
title
Bone
of the
guests on the
episode.
Nuts podcast, which is...
Outrage at All Seeing Guys, episode 50, featuring Harry Bone, pulled from the internet.
Yeah, by Mossad.
Speaking of that, did you see today that what's that girl, the Jenner? Oh, it's not Caitlyn Jenner, the other one, the daughter,
Jenna Jameson.
Oh, now we're talking.
the one that
Oh, you remember?
yeah, of course,
Jenna Jameson was
yeah,
Wasn't just me.
no.
Oh.
What did you?
that
actually
was
get,
that
did
was
you
one of my
actually
first
get,
introductions.
Did you actually get
to
to sleep with her?
No.
Great.
No, no, I didn't.
I was on. My eyebrows lifted so high then when I was just like,
I saw a picture of her once in a car park in a sodden magazine, though.
yeah, no, that's right. Discarded porn was the best kind of porn.
But it was the only porn back in the day.
That's
wasn't it?
very true. Yeah, the woods, the Sunbury Park was an absolute goldmine for
I fear
discarded
it's
pornography.
spoiled now with the
is.
fact that you can look at porn on your phone at the drop of a hat.
Yeah,
A schoolboy
Quicker
can
than a
think,
drop of a hat.
I want to look at some porn.
they
I want
come
to look
quicker
at a
than
boob.
that.
I'm just going to go on my phone.
I just wanna
I'm
look
not
at one
gonna
boob.
Just one boob.
I'm not going to score like
Just
the
googling
town.
one boob.
Well, they probably don't even look for one boob now
So
because,
many,
like, we
so
would
many
have.
hysterectomy pictures come back.
Yeah, because we would have. We would have been like, wow,
Oh,
look, there's a picture of
crikey.
a boob. That's all we could get. It's a picture of a boob. Wow, look, a picture
Is that
of a
the
boob.
right terminology?
Now, they'd probably look at a
I don't know.
Was
The
it
innocence
Mama
of my
vagina
comments been
spreading
lost.
toast.
No, what's the one where you
Vagina
lop
spreading
off a boob?
toast.
That's what they could probably find that though. When it's 2 words weird to go share a magazine to see a
Do you think
picture
they
of a
could?
boob. Spread toast with a vagina. You have to clean it afterwards because you got bits in it.
Nah,
Yeah,
you'd have to
so.
put the knife up the vagina.
No.
Oh, I'd dip it in like warm the
No!
butter, warm the butter up maybe.
No, you can't
Lower
rub.
yourself into
You
it.
can't rub
Lower
your
yourself
vagina
into it
on
and rub
butter.
yourself over toast.
First of all,
Right,
what if it's-
margarine.
What if it's like a stick
Jam.
of butter? It's gonna be cold
Stick of
and
bees,
it's
you
gonna
gotta
be
be warm
hard.
it up first.
Chaps,
It's not
can I
gonna
stop
rub on
you?
anything.
I'd warm it up
Hey,
first.
Simmer down, Armstrong. Listen. I thought I was going to do something at the beginning of this podcast, and I just.
Oh,
wanted
you've
to do
remembered.
it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I remember. I was going to just drop a little caveat of my own. I was like, I'm blessed with
That
some
like an
quite nice
advertisement?
friends.
Okay.
Nice friends.
Good.
Like nice people.
Us.
No.
Non-specific.
You're friends.
You're fairly nice, though.
You're not very nice.
No.
I don't mind you listening to this podcast. I mean, we're doing. But I fear the last time I did a podcast, some of my nice friends might see my name on Facebook. Oh, there's Harry. Oh, he's a hoot. We'll listen to him.
And they loved it.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe their opinion of me might have gone downhill a little bit after I was talking about that incident in Berlin with the curry house, which I kind of regret.
Is it because you
I just want to
distributed...
say, people, nice friends, you know who you are. You can just stop listening now. Just don't listen to this.
Because everything from here on in is non-factual.
Well, it's not going to get... Well, I might do, but I just want to, cover my back.
Yeah. No, that's
Put
fair enough.
disclaimer. So I put
Because
that out.
I was going to answer to what you were saying there. Which
About a
is,
vagina.
yeah, which is...
Should I put that
which is a
before
bit-
the music of the episode?
Oh, we could.
Oh,
Oh, no, we could do have Harry do a disclaimer at the
So
start.
I do that before the music starts at the beginning. You giving your disclaimer to your
Well, I'll do
nice
that.
friends.
Well, it's not going to happen, is it? I could say, yeah, that'd be a nice idea, Greg.
Yeah, I'll
and
listen to
then
it.
you
I'm in
look
it.
over at Joe and all snigger a bit. That'll happen.
Yeah, I'll do
And
that.
this bit in the middle of the show, I hope it's the middle of the show now.
I'll do that.
Maybe a third.
You see, so, no, I just want to say that now.
Mate, we haven't even got out of geese dropping yet.
Well, it's not much left. There's the agony aunt bit, and then we're done, aren't we?
Oh, there's a general middle
And then
bit.
we'll listen to
Do
one
you
of
just-
your
do
rap
you just
songs
watch-
you've recorded.
Did you just watch the segments? Not watch them?
Johnny's
Listen.
segment.
Do you only like the segments? Do you not listen to the information in
No,
the
I
middle?
listen to the whole thing. But, I'm working when I do it.
Yeah.
Might
Oh,
tune
okay.
out
Yeah.
a bit
You sort of
and-
tune out.
He's having a stroke. Having a
Having a stroke.
yeah. Knocking one out.
You didn't have to repeat that.
I know. I panicked after
You know,
I said
I
it.
got the graphic
I felt
symbol
it
you
was,
did.
I felt bad for saying it.
Clearly
Like,
wants
maybe, I
more
should
toast.
maybe I should back it up. Back it up with a wank sound. Not wank sound.
Oh, regrets.
Your wank sound, is it?
Regrets. Do.
I talked about it this on here back in the Dream episode. I'm going to bring up again for the sake of just the tune.
Yeah.
One of the scariest dreams I ever had when I was tied up in a chair facing an auditorium of everyone ever met in my entire life.
This is a dream.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Everyone I've ever met in my entire life. Like, people served me in shops, ex-girlfriends, their parents, their friends, everyone, all in a chair
What a
watching me.
memory you
And
have.
I'm tied to a chair, and behind me is a big screen. And I can't see the screen, but I know what's happening. And they're playing a montage of my face during every climax I've had during
Wow,
sex.
dude. Why are you having that
A
dream?
whole montage of every one of those, really close up, and over the top of it, they're playing. And whenever I go, ooh, it kind of goes doing. Like, oh, like, yeah, it was a horrible fucking dream.
Quite a short
That
film,
is
was
the
it?
stuff of nightmares.
It was a horrible fucking dream. It really was a
Makes
horrible
me not
dream.
want to go to the circus.
I woke up like
I've
I
never,
thought
been
like a
to,
hot
fucking.
sweat.
I've never been to the circus.
Haven't
You never been to the circus?
No, never.
I've not
I went
been for a fair
once.
few
doesn't,
years.
doesn't interest me at all.
Scared me.
No, it was quite an odd experience.
Scared
So
me.
the combination of clowns and animals is
Cla-
quite weird.
Clowns have got
So
quite a bad rep these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like priests. Yeah, I was so
priests.
scared I was going to get pulled up into like into the show somehow.
What? Just like, hey,
Because
just
they
stick
were
your
like
head in
pulling
this.
kids up and like getting them to sit on elephants and getting them to hold things, and I was like, fuck,
Sit
I
on
don't,
elephants.
I don't want to get...
No, they weren't.
They were. They were
Where were you?
there.
What, the Moscow State Circus?
No, I, mean,
They're just like-
I was a kid.
It's like, right, you and you,
There
get on
was
the
an
elephant.
Hey!
What's your name? Greg? Alright, you, suck that donkey off.
There wasn't.
They're like, oh, I want to be around
Oh.
anymore.
And they fired like confetti out of big trumpets and stuff.
Do you know what I was afraid of when I was younger?
Child abuse.
Surprisingly not.
No,
I was,
good. It's best not to be
No,
scared
not
of
I
it.
feel like I'd not handle it, but I could avert it.
Never been scared of that.
No, I didn't like beavers.
Oh, I like vaginas.
No. Like
No,
beavers.
you silly! The mammals! You make dams.
the
Did
Scouts.
you see?
Like the scouts and shit. I didn't like.
Oh, actually going to
I
Beavers.
went to Beavers once and I cried.
I went to
And I never
Beavers.
went back.
I liked Beavers, but I liked Cubs, but I didn't like Scouts. I went to one Scouts and Quicks, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
Full of arseholes.
looking back, Scouts was the happiest time.
Over my shoulder.
Ooh. They're all bullies.
Scouts was the happiest time.
They were all bullies when I was
Well,
young.
it
Did you
was.
feel like you learned a lot on the scouts?
Well, bits and bobs.
I got badges and cups.
It was just quite
I
good.
believe it's dib dib dob dob.
I was a rubbish scout. I didn't
Not
get
bit
many
bits, bobs,
badges,
bobs.
but I had a bloody good time.
Did you wear your grey socks and your garter?
Well, that's Cubs, wasn't it? Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
I had that for Cubs. I like that.
Oh, what's the difference?
Speaking of actual Beavers,
Yeah.
did you see, obviously, Kingston Police were on their Facebook game the other week when it was April Fool's, and they put a picture up of the bridge next to the police station in Kingston with all these branches like in the water piling against the bridge, and they will just put, oh, get down and have a quick look. Beavers have moved into Kingston before they leave. Come have a look. And they badly photoshopped like a beaver.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's
And
good.
people, and people were sharing it. Even like a few days later, I still saw people
Mate,
sharing it.
all
Being
you're
like,
just
oh my
waiting
god!
For, all you're waiting for there is just like, I got burgled last night and I'm still waiting for a police
Yeah.
officer to arrive. And this is what you're doing.
But even
I think that's good. It's harking back to good innocent times. That is. It's
Kingston
nice.
Police
Nah.
do have a good
Good,
Facebook.
good old times.
Yeah.
When you can have a good old laugh with the police.
Get your head staved in with a tire lever by a skinhead. You see, I missed that.
Getting stoved in.
Stoved in. Oh, in my brain. Oh, Hey, Santa Maria.
When you knew the police officers were coming past your door and they were stopped for a couple and a good NASA.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
No, nor do I.
Oh, lemon you up, you silly Burke.
Leveling you up.
What's that?
I don't know. I was just trying to. It's like Cockney shit, isn't it? Like, it's just it's
Lemon.
descriptions for hurting someone. Oh, I'm gonna dice you into sections.
It's a lemon.
I wonder if I can find alternative words for getting beaten up.
Oh yeah, that could be good.
Thrash.
I'll give you a really good thump on the jolly knuckles.
We got thrash,
I thrashed him.
batter,
Yeah.
clobber. Clobber's
Yeah.
good.
Clobber. Yeah,
Clobber's
got
good.
Thought
clobbered.
clobber was clothes.
Right.
Look at that clothes. Look
I'll
at that
give you know,
clobber.
because in
Clobber.
Fantastic Four, the thing would say, it's clobbering time.
Maybe it's a American thing.
And maul, or like mauled, I guess.
Maul.
Like, yeah, like I guess maul,
I
like a
mauled him.
tiger. Yeah, yeah.
Duffed up.
That's
Oh,
pregnant,
duffed
isn't
up's
it?
good.
Duffed
Yeah, no,
up.
that's it. That is fucking
duff.
someone to the point of pregnancy.
I like this one. Paste. Give him a good pasting. Give him a damn good pasting. Sounds like you're just going to get the old PVX or whatever his
Was
glue.
it Frank,
PVs.
Frank Black in one of his songs talks about getting sainted.
Getting sainted.
Sounds like
Sainted.
getting
Yeah, he got sainted.
Ah.
anally done without.
Yeah, they
against-
put him in
against
the
your will.
ground.
Oh, is that getting killed? Is that a murder?
Well, I don't know.
There's been a murder.
I suppose it might be.
He's been a murder. He's been
been a
pasted.
murder.
He's been pasted. Left 6 ways from Sunday. Pound, pummel / pommel.
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 Pummel
Well, the
/
pommel
pommel.
of a sword.
I'll
of
give
course,
him
you
a
can
pummel.
Bang
I'll
him
give
at
you-
the
Oh,
end of a
is that where it comes from?
I'll give
Well,
you
I
a
don't know,
solid
maybe.
pummeling.
Sounds like it.
No, this podcasting is thought-provoking and
Isn't it?
educational. The pommel of a sword, yeah.
Harry's doing the motion of getting pummeled.
Yeah, he was
by
he
a
stabbed
sword.
you in the head at least 8 times there.
I reckon Ads is doing the motions as well, having read all the books. No?
I like the
Oh,
next.
you introduced the pommel. Sorry, I'm
I
just...
like the next one. Wallop.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Wallop!
It's classic, but I like it. Wallop.
Wallop is
Clash.
good.
Give him a wallop.
Flashbang wallop.
Before when I'd be misbehaving, and someone would be like, Steve, give him a wallop.
Give him a wallop round the chops.
It's met round the chops. Nice, yeah. Give him a wallop round the Sunday roast.
Give him a slap round the lamb shanks.
Next one's a bit boring. Assault. Yeah, we know that.
Assault.
Bash. Drab.
This just sounds like Batman.
Oh,
Drab.
drubbing.
It does sound wrestler.
I'm
Yeah.
getting a little tired of this whole segue.
I've finished. I've finished. That's the list.
Move on to the agony ants or something.
I'm afraid to say, Harry, we've still got a little bit to go. We don't know how far.
You're trying to dive straight into agony, aren't you?
Yeah, man, it's not done well like that. Although, are you looking forward to Agony Aunts?
And now, agony ants. Do, 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 ba, 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 ba.
That's the good life.
Oh yeah, this mum checked her son. Hey, what do you think, Joe? Oh well,
Can you?
well, fuck her in the eyeball. Hey, we've been the all-seeing guys. Good night. And now here's a record of us doing some rapping. Yeah, the police ain't shit. Yeah.
Can you please just take that and add it to the future Agony Aunts intros? Just that bit of him just going, "Hey, yeah, mum, hey."
It's a bit long-winded, I'd have thought.
No, it'd be great. I think it would sound really. You can take out all the the sort of like.
No, really, you've already ruined all of your jingles.
How?
Well, all
They're all the same.
what your All-Seeing Guys theme tune.
That had to change.
Why?
Yeah, that had
that
to
was
change.
good.
Because, but so many other podcasts used
was-
it.
Why?
Because it was just a free thing on
I thought you wrote
on
it.
Garage. No, I didn't write it. If I wrote it, I wouldn't have changed it.
Oh,
If I wrote it, I wouldn't have
I
changed
thought you
it.
said it was something on the internet, and I thought it was some kind of an engine.
No, it was on. It was on the.
like a
program.
freebie.
It was like it was on
Oh,
the
for
program.
God's sake. And so you went to the Cox and
So loads
recorded
of
some...
No, somebody else. My friend recorded it for me. He wrote. He was like, "Okay, what will the show be like?"
some jamming.
it's all fun.
Yeah,
Dancey.
guys.
It's like dancing, you know, strumming an old man's bollocks over your shoulder to it.
It is.
But yeah, the old theme tune was great, but unfortunately, yeah, too many other shows used it. I'd
I
hear it all
really
the time.
thought you'd wrote that somehow as some kind of a composition engine. I thought, that's really good. How do you do that? He said,
Greg-
oh, yeah, internet.
Greg has a degree
I
in.
did it on the internet with an engine, Harry. Anyway, I've got to go. Bye.
Greg has a degree in using
but you
horn
know, I've just
instruments.
got here. I've got to go. Something about Liz. Bye.
Toodle pip, whatnot.
Oh,
Is that how I sound?
No.
Where am I
a little
from?
bit.
Where am I from?
I don't know.
I've been mistaken for
Chessington.
Russian. I've been mistaken for Russian a lot, which is weird because I don't.
I
look or
got
sound
mistaken for a Russian.
Since
in
you
the
started
bar
wearing
once.
tracksuit bottoms, that's
Yeah,
what it fucking is.
even years before then, like when I was at school.
I like vodkas and potatoes.
I like potato vodkas.
I got mistaken for a Russian once.
Yeah.
In Russia?
You have to join their
dangerous game, mate.
No,
You have to join their
in New
army.
Zealand.
Oh,
Keep harking
again.
back here, yeah.
A
I
lot,
was
of, a
sitting
lot
in
went
my-
on in New Zealand for you, didn't it?
Yeah, I was sitting in the same bar I sat in for 6 months, doing nothing, wasting my time and money, and I just thought I was Russian. I was like, oh, you from the harbour? Yes. And I thought I'd play up
It was
a
you
bit.
slurring. You were just,
Oh, yeah, some of those
Yeah.
boats, they come here, no some paperwork, and they're just Russian. They're the hulks, and yes, these trolls. I said, you want to? Would you like a drink? Not really spelling it out for me because I was Russian.
Because you wouldn't understand, of
I
course.
thought, I'm too deep in now.
must
I've
know
just
what-
got to keep going with it.
You want to know where you park your
He said, what
submarine.
would you like to drink, mate? I said, I like the black beer. The black beer is nice. And they bought me a pint of Guinness. That was good.
Okay, so it worked.
the translation worked.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Bring
thought I
me
was
the black
genuine
beer.
Mother Russia.
What would you have done if somebody you knew came in and was like, "Hi, Harry," and you'd have to keep with
That
the
would
voice?
have been awkward.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been
if that
awkward.
had happened.
I would have. I don't know.
You would have had to. You wouldn't have been able to respond. You would have just been like,
I don't know who this person is.
Listen, I've got too much real shit in my head and regrets to worry about what might have happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago. If that, I've got real life in there. Yeah.
Whenever I picture you, even like 15 years ago, I
I've got-
still
I've got
imagine
my-
you looking exactly the same as you do now.
I've got my own rap song playing in my head here. Got my own problems rhyming in my head, like you chaps do. I don't need what ifs. Well, you laugh.
That was a
but-
what if, wasn't it? What if someone just walked in when you were doing the made up accent?
Well, yeah, but that was your what if. I didn't imagine that.
so it's. I mean, it could have been a possibility.
I mean, regrets still make my fingers flex as I'm walking down the road.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Like that.
I get that one. Sometimes something pops in my head that I just embarrass or make regret doing, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
feel a bit funny about it.
There's things in that I've done previously in my life that also just where you just go like, oh God,
yeah.
why?
I mean, there's bad
Yeah.
ones and there's just stupid ones.
The absolute worst ones that's ever happened to me was when I was in not the last time but a previous time I was with Karina in New York. Really, really hot. We're in this like restaurant bar place, sat down having some beers, and I've got a bottle of beer. And I've got like a flat peak cap on, and it's so. I was like looking at my cap, and I was like, "This thing's so flat, I could balance my beer on it." So like, had my hat on, balancing my bottle of beer on the peak, and I'm just going like, "Hey!" And then I just saw Karina's face just go like, and my beer just fell over onto the table below us,
Oh,
all over their food.
Oh,
Lucky it didn't
Were
do
you like
something
that
bad.
second floor then? What?
Yeah, like it was kind of like layered. So like we were up more near the
Wow.
bar, and then like below was mate,
Like
it
that
was
scene
so
in
bad.
the Train Spotting film everybody chats
Yes,
about.
when he throws it down to the bottom
the
of the
shit.
pub, yeah.
All that, yeah, that as
So
well.
what the fuck happened?
That's pretty bad.
I apologise profusely. I think I gave them some money. Possibly, probably not.
Did you ramp up the Englishness?
Ask for my beer back.
I'm terribly sorry, but...
Mate,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh man, it was. I still think about it now, and I'm just like,
Yeah, that's pretty
I am
rubbish.
the worst person.
Were you like, we need to leave now? Did you stick around?
Yeah, no, we got out the fuck out of there, and I remember getting outside and just
Did
like
Karina talk to you for
dropping
some
to my
time?
knees in embarrassment, just like no,
What time was it? Was it like
mate.
early?
It was so early. It was like 4 p.m.
amazing?
They were like the only people eating food in there.
Oh,
man. It was
aim.
so bad. Yeah,
Could have worse. Could have hit him on the head.
it's like some fucking steakhouse.
That's
or
good,
something.
that's good. It's cathartic, isn't it? I mean,
That is good, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
everyone
feel like
letting
that's a
it
big.
all
Huh? Yeah,
They
that is
might-
good.
Who knows? They might hear it and be like,
I mean, it's not
That
funny.
asshole.
ruined my dinner. Still, that's their regret. They
Yeah, that
mixing
was.
their
I think
dinner.
that was bad. That was pretty bad.
So Harry, did you come with any words of wisdom or any?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I did. I always come fully loaded.
That's a good film title for Harry. Harry Bow, fully loaded.
That is good, actually. Yeah, that's
I'd
like a
watch that
revenge.
film.
That's a revenge film.
I'd watch that film.
With a couple of magazines of intelligence and wisdom, like gaffer taped together, so I can make with the quick load.
That's the sequel. Harry Bow and the Quick Load. What would the third one be?
Well, I don't know.
Reload. No, that's
No,
Reload's the
Reload would be the
sequel.
prequel.
Maybe I can just steamroll this whole conversation now. I like this.
Harry
idea.
Bow and Steamroll.
This Goose IPA here.
This is your current drink.
Yeah. No, this isn't advertising ploy. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Because it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
But no, I was sold one of these on arrival at the hotel in New York. In New York, where I just happened to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
On your tour.
On your
yes,
journeys.
On my tour.
Did you meet any interesting folk in New York?
Well, if you'll hear me out, I can maybe tell you about those people later on.
Fantastic.
But no, this massive Chinese lady who's like Lucy Liu. She Chinese?
Yeah, but she's
Yeah,
not
but
massive,
she ain't
though.
massive. She's massive in stature. Well,
In-
celebrity
yes,
celebrity
in stature.
status.
This is what I was getting
Not as much
at.
as used to be.
Like when she kind of tiptoes across the table in that film.
Yeah, and Kill Bill. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks pretty bloody big then. doesn't she?
Yeah, but
wearing
she's
a
standing
big
on a table.
thing, yeah.
She's got like an extra like 3
I
foot.
think she's quite short, actually. I think she's very short.
I think
actually.
she's like
Well,
she's in
myself-
the 5'5s, 5'7s.
Myself and Moonfish shuffled up to the bar, the top of the hotel,
shuffled.
and found the table. And I thought, right, I'll go up the ramp now with all my beer. But then this Lucy Liu character came over and said, hello, are you ready to order?
Like a monotone voice. She's Microsoft
yeah,
Sam.
Yeah, she was a bit like that. And looked at the
Can I
menu
take your
quickly.
order,
So, well,
please?
I didn't know. I got to look at a menu and order a beer, but did that. And I thought, oh, Goose IPA, I recognise that. I'll go with it. And so she came back. She tiptoed back and said, there you go.
You chose wisely.
Yeah. And got a bottle of this, and it was like, it was about $9.
Was it a bottle?
Pricey.
It was this.
Oh, the exact bottle. Okay.
This.
Imported.
Viewers.
Yes, they can see you holding up to the microphone.
Harry Bone is currently holding his bottle of beer up to the microphone.
Go to a supermarket and find Goose IPA and look at it. And that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Are you a big fan of the IPAs?
Was that what the story went?
Well, initially, but now everything's an IPA, it
Yeah.
seems. Initially, it was
Everywhere.
like, oh, IPA.
Fucking everywhere.
And there'd be Green King IPA, which was dog shit, because it was Green King. Mm-hmm. Is that bad? I'm mentioning a company
No,
now.
no, no.
I'm doing down...
Of course, there are pubs that do
When,
bad
when you get to
IPAs.
this is, oh, Jesus. Bloody Green King. But remember, Green King IPA is the only time you ever saw the letters IPA anywhere.
Yeah, it's true. I don't.
Oh, no, everything's a fucking IPA. Look at the big letters on my bottle. IPA. it's Ghost IPA.
Yeah, I associate seeing IPA in the Green King pub in Kingston. Actually,
Every fucking beer I buy, which I quite like, is IPA. And you got the punk thing, which I really like.
punk
but
IPA.
again, that's not an advertising thing, but because I don't much like the company, actually. I think they're getting a bit full of themselves. They're getting a little bit bolshy. You hear that
little bit big for their britches.
you hear that they sent some pub in Leeds that are just reopened again. They're calling themselves the Lone Wolf.
Yeah.
And yeah, not Goose IPA, not Friends Goose.
No.
But the Brewdog people sent them a letter saying, "Oh, you can't actually call it the Lone Wolf because that's a beer we do, so you're not allowed to."
But so many pubs have the same names. I have to drink.
Yeah.
Well, not the Lone Wolf because that's
Surely that's an opportunity
Not by
to like
Goose. Do you
know
sell their Lone Wolf beer.
Do you know what they changed their name to after Lone Wolf?
yeah. They kind of stepped down from the heavy bank of lawyers that was facing them.
Yeah.
And just call themselves the Wolf.
I remember. No, I do.
Ah.
I do remember hearing about that. Actually, that's a really shitty fucking situation.
Ah.
I like the Lone Wolf. That's a good name.
Yeah, Lone Wolf.
Now,
sounds good.
where was
That
the
could- that'd
pub?
be a
Do you
good-
remember where the pub was? It was up north. I think it was Manchester, actually. So maybe we could big up this pub now
Shout out to the wolf.
and their IPAs.
from your listeners of literally hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
so
hundreds.
yes, people, the Wolf Pub in maybe Manchester. You should
Maybe Manchester.
go there and stick your fingers up to punk dog, whatever they're bloody called.
Brewdog.
That's the one. Please don't correct me again, Jackson, or I'm
Sorry.
going home.
The only IPA I ever had
We've
was
never had
Pixar
anyone
Wolf
walk out on a
Brewdog.
podcast.
It's very good. Well, it's
Would
not
you
called
like? Is
Brewdog
there
IPA,
Greg?
is it?
Is there possibly a list
Came up
of
straight away.
best? Is this a list of
No,
best IPAs?
This was the Brewdog backs down over Lone. Brewdog backs down over Lone. Wolf
Oh,
I see what you were trying to do there, Joe.
See,
I appreciate
instigate
that.
a list.
Pub. Brewdog back down.
They back down.
Yeah,
They didn't.
our lawyers got
Listen, I listened to
a bit
this. And
trigger happy. We are happy for the Lone Wolf Bar in Birmingham using the same name.
Birmingham. It was Birmingham. I said
Yeah, yeah.
Birmingham.
Yeah. No, Brewdog stepped down. They let them keep the name.
no, they'd already changed the name, though.
Oh, had they? Oh, well, man.
The woman was being interviewed on PM on Radio 4, and she's like, I can do the accent. I can do Birmingham, can't I?
Yeah, if you wish.
No, it's too late now. We've changed their name to the Wolf.
That's really good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, there's a picture of it. They did change it to the Wolf.
There was a big problem with Punk IBA.
What were you going to ask me, Joe, to check?
If there was a list of like top 10 list of IPA beers, and see how much Harry agrees with it.
Fucking seamless. I swear, I wasn't going to swear, and I abhor your swearing on this podcast.
No,
Do you not like it?
No, I don't actually.
think it's unnecessary?
Too liberally.
I feel like I haven't sworn a lot this episode.
friend
I feel
Jack-
like I haven't talked a lot this episode. In all
My
honesty,
friend
but-
Jack, who won't listen to this because he started listening to the last one, it's like, oh, you know what? I didn't really want to listen to two posh boys swearing, and so he didn't listen to all the magic of my Christmas special.
Fair
And I
enough.
was thinking, two posh boys.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great slogan.
Two posh boys swearing.
It's pretty good.
That's our next podcast.
I'd imagine you'll get a letter from Jack via the solicitors saying, I've already copyrighted
Cease and desist.
this.
We'll just send it back covered in feces. It'll be fine.
That's
That's how I respond to most things these days.
No,
Shitting on them.
No, it's not. You've never, ever done
I only
that.
asked you to pass me the salad, Joe.
Rubbed my bum on a car once.
Oh.
Steady on, steady on.
Did I eat that last piece of pizza?
Nah.
Right, well, don't. I want that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You can have that.
Thanks.
Dibs. You call dibs.
Harry's just called him the last slice of pizza.
Yeah,
I
that's
made
good
food.
wireless, isn't it? That's
First of all, do we all know what IPA stand for?
Not a clue.
India Pale Ale.
That's right. End of
Indian.
the show. Now for raggedy offs. So they have their top 10 here. This is the Independent. This is the Independent.
Well,
So
see, you
a
done
list
here.
has
This is
occurred.
from the
See,
end
you
of
done here,
this
Gregory.
is from 2016. They haven't done their 2017 one.
Gregor Man Show.
I bet you haven't heard of these. Buxton Brewery, Axe Edge. How does that sound?
Buxton Brewery.
Buxton Brewery. You know that one? I thought you liked IPAs, Harry.
What's the second bit you read out there?
That's the full name of it.
Edge. That's the name of the actual beer, but it's made by Buxton Brewery. But it's called
Oh,
Axe
no,
Edge.
I haven't tried that.
It's Best Buy apparently, £2.69. Beers of Europe. You went to Europe, didn't you?
Yeah.
Two-hearted ale.
No.
What's these?
No, Greg, just You stop now.
I want one more for you.
No.
I like this
The
one.
whole thing's a setup anyway. You never had a top 10 when I came here. You said, oh, we're going to go freeform or something. Something wanky. And I said, well, you just stuffed up what I brought then. If you're not going to do a top 10,
What are you getting out your bag?
well, I'm bringing up my own fucking top 10, aren't I? I was going to interrupt
Amazing.
your top 10,
Amazing.
which would have been really good radio. You know, I said, I can read a list as well, Greg. But the thing is,
It's stuck
you
in
haven't
your
got
bag.
a top 10. So, in that
I had one just
in
now.
that nanosecond of time where it went dead, we actually spent half an hour outside, and you gentlemen were getting high or something. And then he said, well, I'll do a top 10. I said, well, no, because, you know that I want a top 10 to interrupt now, and it's just going to be a contrived fucking top 10. It's not something
Contrived top 10s. Here we go.
The 10 most contrived top 10s.
The list of the top 10 most contrived lists.
Listen, you couple of fucking Jacob's crackers, shut down here. I'm talking.
Shut down.
You pulled out a lot of books.
Yeah.
Shut your clack.
How long is this
Both,
list?
and you, drink your fucking fizzy pop with your Captain Morgans. Just
Shut your fizzy pop.
all of it. Stop, right?
Okay. No,
What was I
okay.
talking-
Okay.
And so you did this, and you started reading out this fucking top 10. And although
Okay.
you thought it was
Okay.
serious, off
Okay.
yeah.
I'm trying to- I need to-
Simmer
I need
down.
to- I need to
Simmer
interject.
down, Jackson. Simmer down.
But I'm curious as to what
Otherwise,
your...
there's going to be purple. All right. Hush. That's no, but
But I just want to know about... Like, I just want to know...
my top 10.
Yeah, I just want to know what the thing
Well,
of
the
your
whole
top 10
thing's a fucking sham now. Isn't
No,
it?
it isn't. You can still...
I was
you can-
going to drop it in seamlessly. People thought, oh, crazy old Harry, he's just interrupted this Tom 10. Tom 10?
Tom 10. That's a good name, Tom 10.
Tom 10.
Tom 10.
I think Ben 10 might have a bit of an issue with it.
Yeah.
Hang on. I've written stuff. I wrote stuff down at work today. An
Fantastic.
intro.
Okay.
Got an intro?
Got some
Was that a
facts.
CD?
No.
Oh.
No. Also, I was going to ask you to back me up on this before Greg turned up, but I finished work early so I could be with you guys and have some really great times. And you were already here. You were
Like seconds before.
Yeah.
you're always already standing in the door when
He
I
was
opened
here
it.
like 45 seconds before.
There he is. Oh, Greg's here. Well, I was going to say, could you know the incest thing? You did the special.
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to work with me on that.
All right.
Let me
Do
drop
you want
a-
to do that now? Here's Harry with an incest special.
No, it's not incest. It's not. It's bishops.
Bishop special.
Well, don't-
Special.
Yeah, you see, could you edit this bit out because it's ruined the.
Absolutely, yes.
I was just going to go and say anyway, Greg. Never mind your top 10. Hush down with your top 10, Greg.
Number 4.
Love them or hate them. These brave men have been fighting the good fight in the ranks of the Church of England and the other lot for thousands of years. The very sword arm of our Lord Jesus, the Nazarene.
Struggling to read your own letter right in there.
They are, of course, bishops.
Dun, dun, dun.
No,
Bishops special.
no, not yet, man. And you, fucking ruining it. I spent time writing this down.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
No, I've lost my bloody place.
Bishops.
They are, of course, the bishops, the purple-clad troubadours of light and love. Let us now take a respectful look at these top 10... no, hang on. Look at the top 10 of these warriors of God. And 1, 2, and...
Bishops.
Special.
Special.
That wasn't as good as the one you did before.
He's got a printout.
He's got a print out.
I spent a lot of time at the copier at work. Hang on, I should have put them in order. Sorry, this is quite... Oh, here we are. Coming at number 10. We have Thomas Becket. Thomas Becket.
Is that an A4 of A4 page of each person?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to fill this out.
Thomas Becket, also known as the Saint of Canterbury, Thomas of London, and later Thomas Becket.
Sounds like
1119 to the 29th of December 1170 was the Archbishop of Canterbury from 1162 until his murder.
Oh, wow, controversial.
Yeah.
Ooh, bit of murder. Wow.
Bit more. In 1170.
murder.
When was his murder? 1170.
Yeah, 1170, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Please. He is venerated as a saint and a martyr by both the Catholic Church, the other lot I was talking about, the other lot,
I heard reference of that.
and the Anglican Communion, which I imagine is the C of E, which is like us, yeah? So our
Honour.
honour, our lot, our
Runs through your
team.
blood.
Got that tattooed on my back, I have.
From shoulders to bumhole.
Oh, hang on. He engaged in conflict with Henry II, King of England, over the rights and pilgrimages of the church, and was murdered by followers of the king in Canterbury Cathedral. Seamless fame.
Canterbury Cathedral.
Soon after his death, he was canonised by Pope Alexander III.
What, they ate him?
They ate him.
Canonised, no, made into.
They put him in a cannon.
They shot him and ate him?
I'm not sure if that means I made into a saint or a
Sinner.
bishop.
But
Whether
he was
he-
his top 10 bishop, so I assume he's...
well, he's only number 10, of
Yeah.
course. So he's. Oh, that's my last one. That's that's the breadwinner.
We might get a top 5.
Ah, spoilers, I can see some names.
Could you do a number 2 one for me now?
Number 2 bishop.
Two.
Specials.
This one's actually a favourite of mine. Terence Hardy,
Good name.
Terry, inverted
T-Dog.
commas, Waite, CBE.
T. Hizzle.
Born the 31st of May 1939.
Okay.
Good year. Good year.
Hi, Greg here. Harry actually does go through all the bishops, so I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit, okay?
As an envoy for the Church of England, he travelled to Lebanon.
Nope, he's still going. Hold on a minute.
Affairs for the then... Oh, hang on a minute, he's not a bishop at all.
Why is he in the list?
I thought he was.
Is this just your top 10 favourite people?
Still going, but we are getting there. Hold on a minute.
Oh, to secure the release of 4 hostages, including the journalist John McCarthy, who... No, he's still too young. He was himself then kidnapped and held captive from 87 to 91, which I think is
I was
That's a
alive in
long time.
91.
That's
I was
a long
alive in
time.
91.
bishop material.
That's a long time to be
I
held
was
captive.
6 years old in 1991.
Do you remember that story?
Nope.
It was
Do
6
you
years
remember
old.
the time?
Wow.
I was 6 years old. Yeah.
Jing, I think it might have
No,
even had a
7.
sex
Sorry,
by
I was
then.
7 years old.
Hold on a minute.
Like a warehouse, not a warehouse, like a... like,
A warehouse, not a warehouse.
like you know, an
A cabin?
industrial state, but maybe in
Like a garage?
an
Maybe like
industrial
a-
state in the country.
Oh, we've gone way too far there. Let's rewind a bit.
Stephen John Lindsay Croft
Okay, he'll have to do.
is a Church
That was
of England
nice of you.
bishop and theologian specialising in mission.
Nary.
I don't know what the mission is. He is
He's on a
Bishop
mission
of Oxford
from God, like the Blues
since-
Brothers.
Where are
Bored?
the paedophiles?
God, I like that you get bored halfway through.
Where are the paedophiles?
Yeah, where are the paedophiles?
No, only pick-
that one?
These are bishops. These are full paid up
Oh no,
men
it's
of God.
bishops and then paedophiles.
Oh, of course. They're not that point yet.
I wish I'd never bothered now, you know.
It's
I mean,
been fantastic, actually.
you
the
got, looks like
initial
you got-
thing was fun,
No,
wasn't
you,
it?
you look like you got bored by your own information.
I am. There's a really old bishop here as well.
How old?
349 to 407.
Wow.
349.
Yeah.
It's old.
It's nearly as old as Jesus, bar 349 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good heavens.
Was he murdered?
Archbishop of Constantinople.
Wow.
Was an important early church. You see, yeah. Look at him. He's going to be fun, isn't he?
He looks actually. He's got a nice beard. He does look fun.
Rowan Williams
He looks like he gets well on it.
is a Welsh Anglican bishop. Good. Thomas Beckett, back there again. No, this is why I picked
So that
this
was
thing
bishops.
up again. Fuck, I'll make him number one.
Oh, no.
The number one bishop is Harold Bishop.
Oh, from Neighbours.
Harold Wayne Bishop is a fictional character from the Australian soap opera Neighbours, played by Ian Smith. I knew this would tickle your silly, naive sense of humour.
That's the greatest build-up to a joke ever. Brilliant.
Now,
me more.
I
Tell me
was researching bishops on the computer at
He's
work.
got a picture of Harold Bishop.
There he is. And my mate Stephen Brewster comes out. What are you doing? What are you doing, H? What are you doing? This little sketchy little kind of Cockney with the face of Skeletor comes up, like with his vape pipe in his hand. He said, "What's she looking at there, H?" She was, I'm researching bishops. Bishops. What's that for? Oh, all right. What about Errol Bishop? That's genius. Steve. I said I'd credit him for it.
That is. What else? What else? Can
Oh,
you
so
tell us about Harold?
Well, it is,
so actually wasn't your original plan to have this punchline. You were generally looking at bishops.
No,
and
it-
someone else came over and gave you a funny idea.
No, that's pure Steve Brewster. That is. There's nothing to do with it.
Read it out, bro.
Jesus, mate,
I think I'll do the reading. In
they
the
killed him off, didn't they? Well, they didn't. He came back.
Well, if you get to the second paragraph, it says all about it.
You'll find all the information you need at the paragraph 2.
Yeah. So yeah,
Married to Madge.
We've had
he
Stephen
was
Croft,
married to
haven't we?
Madge. Yeah,
Kylie was his granddaughter or something.
was it? He
No,
departed in
Sky
September.
was.
Sky was his granddaughter.
Sky.
Yeah, he departed in.
She got bitten
September
by a spider.
1991. Then returned in '96.
Do you remember his chin? He always used to just go.
Yeah, mate, there's chin in this picture for days.
Do you have a favourite soap opera character?
Yeah.
'Cause I think
Couple of
Harold
wives.
Bishop might be
He had a
mine.
couple of wives. He had Mavis Bishop as well.
Now, you listen to me, Jackson. You listen hard. Yeah.
So hard
you,
listening.
you don't overrun my segment. The tail end of my segment, my organised retreat, with your clumsy just coming in,
Yeah.
picking up the scraps and then
That's-
making it into your own little. Yeah.
See, this is why I like Harry.
I'm
He's
not
honest.
finished here yet.
Okay.
Right.
I wish you were. You peaked with
No,
Harold.
I am actually.
You
I'm
peaked with Harold.
yeah.
Were you an avid Neighbours viewer?
Oh, I used to. My mum used to video it for me when I was at school.
Oh, really?
And Saturdays I used to sit on the sofa and watch what was it, 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, happy days.
Helen.
And she was in a
Helen
plane
was
crash.
always. No, she wasn't.
Helen
That's
was...
not how she died, man.
No, she didn't die, but she was locked in a garage with the car fumes. She passed out. She was in a plane crash and survived. But how she died in the show was she just sat down at a party and went to sleep and died.
Yeah. Such an energetic life. Dodging death.
Phil Archer went the same way in The Archers. I mean,
How
he,
did he
he
go?
died in real life, but then he just,
what?
just quietly died.
During
nothing-
recording.
Did they ever mention it?
They did.
Oh, he's dead, by the
There's
way.
even like a little bit of music and that.
Oh, wow, a bit of music. Phil Mitchell drunkenly going around strangling all the archers.
Is
Quietly.
he is he dead now?
I don't think so.
Phil Mitchell.
Phil Mitchell
Didn't
from...
he die in Christmas or something?
What?
No, he's still going, I think.
He's still going, because they made it look like he was going to die, but that's just because he extended.
I never watched it. And I'll never do really.
I haven't seen EastEnders in ages.
Covering my back, but Shelley was like, "Oh no, he dies, and he dies in the Christmas episode."
Remember the one where they had the what was it? Fucking someone had a schizophrenic son. Do you remember that shit?
Oh, Joe.
Yeah,
His name was Joe, wasn't it?
yeah. It was.
What in EastEnders?
Played by
Yeah.
Paul
I
Nichols.
was saying I don't watch EastEnders.
Oh.
Listen to my face.
That's a good episode name.
That's a good. Yeah.
Listen to my face.
Good. Well, if nothing else, you've got a whole lot of material for names. Oh, that's good. We like that. Oh, we'll make a rap group called that. That sounds good.
It's fine. It's going to be
Oh,
the
Barbara Streisand's
Bishop.
hairdresser.
Harold
That'll make a good name for a band.
That will make it for a band. I did actually have a news story that I did see that I did want to talk about.
There we go.
Are
What
you
was
ready?
this one about?
Can I have a pee in a second?
No, they're playing jungle music. Mate.
I'm down with it though.
Do you know where the monkey got lost, though?
What?
Why did the monkey get lost?
Oh, just like the paracetamol sort of joke.
No, it's a different joke.
Yeah, but it's same sort of joke.
Paracetamol.
Well,
Paracetamol. That's the punchline.
Yeah, well, yeah.
it's not
You
the same
say
kind of
tomato, I
joke.
say tomato.
And you're wrong.
Anyway, Craig. Hey, Craig, do you know why the monkey got lost?
No.
Why? Jungle is massive. Excellent. I told a joke and people laughed. Swung it on the vine.
Oh, Jesus.
Remix.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
You got him hook, line, and sinker on that.
You did. I didn't see it coming. I was proper shocked.
What's the news article you got?
You might have seen this. Man marries robot he made.
Hang on, you got that bookmarked. There's a little thing in the corner of your IP
It's
address.
actually a screenshot, so I can just
Bookmarks
slide.
it first.
Yeah, you're
and then
saying that,
screenshots
but
it.
It is,
it's
I'm showing
actually
you.
a bookmark.
I'm showing you. It's a screenshot. I'm just.
Yeah, you
just
have
go
prepared.
through
You have prepared.
it. There's always something in your back pocket.
Turn that around again. Well played, sir.
Man marries robot he made. Plans to upgrade her later with ability to move and do housework.
So currently he's married to a paralysed robot.
Yes.
Fake news,
bleak
man.
life.
Fake news. It's actually sad.
Bleak, man. That is a bleak life.
With his mother, friends, and co-workers looking on, I'm more than likely going to get his name wrong.
Nah, man.
Ziheng Jaya. Ziheng Jaya.
Govinda Jaya
That's what I was
Jaya.
thinking of.
Govinda Jaya Jaya. Other sounds. Jaya
Sounds.
Jaya. Rubbish, isn't it?
Oh,
They all
man.
looked on as last week, or as he
tied them
married
up.
his beautiful bride that he made
Yeah,
himself.
but it's not real marriage, is it?
If that was your son, would you go to that wedding?
I feel like playtime. Like
Yeah, it would. I would feel like this is some sort
I
of
think you
coma
would need
dream.
a good wallop round the ear.
Yeah,
Sort him out.
smack some sense.
The
into him.
31-year-old engineer graduated, let's just say from university, in 2011 with a master's degree in artificial intelligence.
You would have thought you would have known better.
After quitting his job in 2014, he eventually relocated back to his dream town, a base for internet and tech startups. Ooh, determined to begin turning his dreams
Milton
into
Keynes.
reality. Oh my god, they dated for 2 months.
Oh, for God's
Well, they didn't
sake.
know, did they?
He was just getting to know
Then
her.
the couple
just getting to know her
decided.
mainframe.
The couple decided to get married.
Well,
Jesus
not,
Christ. Well, she didn't decide
that
anything.
thing didn't decide anything, did it? It's just a lot of nonsense. The whole thing.
He's programmed it to fucking. Oh no.
At the wedding ceremony,
Hang on, is
Zane's
this-
less than 1-year-old bride, so he's a paedophile robot
Jesus
marrier.
Christ.
She wore a black dress and had a red headscarf draped over her in head accordance with Chinese tradition.
What
That is
utter
mad.
I'm
bollocks.
just laughing at the picture of him holding her.
Oh my God, dude. It looks like Michael Jackson dropping his kid out the hotel balcony.
It's like he watched that film and thought, "Oh, I can do that. I can make it real."
Well, the Lars
Lars
and the real.
and the real girl.
We spoke about that briefly previously
Probably it's
Yeah.
one of the only other films I've watched.
about a sex doll.
Yes. Also, have you seen that series Band of Brothers? That's very, very good. Have you seen that, Greg?
I have the box
No.
set.
Oh, you haven't seen that.
I
That's
still
right.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's right, because you came back from the Kazi, didn't you?
Yeah, and I
I
had
still
the
haven't
box
And
seen
you were saying, Band of Brothers, what was that about cocks? Hey, in the arsehole. Hey. And Greg backed me up, and it was good. I thought, oh, thank God. You know?
Ed likes it too, it is good.
Yeah, of course Ed likes it.
Yeah, you can
course
have quite
he
good
does.
conversations with Ed.
Yeah.
Adult conversations with Ed.
Good scout is Ed.
I don't have adult conversations with Ed.
Nah, neither do I.
We
That's because I robbed them off him. And then left.
I've forgotten this guy's name now. I'm going to come with Zihing.
Jaya.
Zihing.
Govinda Jaya Jaya.
they spoke to a friend of his from university who explains that Zen had a broken heart and thought he would never love again.
So he made a robot.
But Zen, though, does claim that his friend was just joking about all of this.
Fuck off, man. Nah.
Fake news, man.
Nah.
Fake news.
Nah.
It's actually sad.
It's not sad. It's pathetic.
Hang on, that was my impression of Donald Trump. Did you know?
Oh, okay. That's actually. Oh no!
It's actually sad.
So to round him up,
moving on.
He married the 42-year-old Hong Kong man fulfilled his dream by building himself a robot from scratch that happens to look a little bit like Scarlett Johansson.
It's just Edward Scissorhands. No.
Tell you what, chaps, you know,
Had an upgrade.
That is actually impressive.
Oh, hang on a minute, that's not that.
I thought that was.
What was that? Which one?
That's the robot.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, isn't it?
And again, I didn't want to swear in this.
Some latex. Some
But he was so
latex.
taken by the beauty of the robot he made from scratch.
I don't want to swear on this, but I would stick my penis deep in.
Something. Listen, chaps, this is a nice poignant. Not poignant. I don't know what it is.
Sign off.
But you know, when something's dead,
Yeah.
or not real, you can see that it's dead and not real.
Yeah, like a inanimate object.
Like you go to,
There's no shine in the eyes.
well, yeah, Madame Tussauds, and
Yeah.
they're fantastic bits of work, but
Some of it is.
you can see that it's just not real. And it's like a dead badger beside the road. Yeah.
I saw one of them in
It turns
Hertfordshire
into
the
an
other day.
object.
Really?
Massive.
Well, oh, dead
They
badger.
are.
Yeah.
They're
They
like,
are fucking huge. They are
they're
bigger
like
than you
wild
realise.
boars. But once it's dead beside the road, it's just an object, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
alive.
No, it has. It ceases to exist. Although it once lived before.
That's what I'm saying. But that
It's like
really
sex
had
dolls.
that kind of nearly had the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
it had some kind of a life twinkle in it.
at the end of the day, it's still just going to lie there like a sex doll.
I love you.
And then he's going to have awkward, quiet sex with it.
Awkward.
How was your day, darling?
I mean, like having a sex doll that you want to have sex with. You just a guy just wants to
Man,
bang
I mean,
a sex doll. You
fucking-
got it. You're going to bang it. Fine. That's what
Mate,
you're gonna
films predicted this shit years ago. Like, what was it? The what's the one that
do. We mentioned it recently. The Ryan
Oh,
Gosling
Philip
one.
K. Dick, darling. He
Yeah.
did it all.
No.
true.
What was the one that what do you call her? Nicole Kidman was in Stepford Wives.
Oh yeah.
That kind of sort of shit, man. That's all been put before us. to
Or
say
the
of
film
this-
Mannequin.
Yeah, Mannequin, or weird science.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
But
Well,
like-
that was good.
But
That
like,
and Porky's.
having sex, banging like
Porky's
a
is
sex
great.
doll.
Fucking Porky's
You
is
just-
amazing.
Bought a sex doll, you're having sex with it, you're like, oh yeah, sex, I'm a sex doll, yeah. But to actually date and marry one,
Yeah.
you're going to get to the point where you're not just going to be using it just to have aggressive sex. You're going to
No,
be
you're going to be like
having,
having
like,
a,
slow
sitting down,
nighttime sex.
sitting down and watching like the news
Fuck,
together.
I've got imaginary friends.
Still. We exist.
Yeah, no, this is all real. This
We
is
do
all
exist,
happening
Harry.
right now.
We are real people.
I mean, I
I've
think
got friends better than you in my head.
I feel maybe this is a fantastic point for us to dive into agony aunts, because people with sex dolls need agony.
No, I'm talking now.
Well, no, you had your chance.
Well, what? Are you going to steamroller over me now?
No,
That's it. No, you.
Yeah, I'll delay. I'll put a log on your railway line, sir.
Yeah. We can go for do
Yeah, no,
our dailies.
I've got an imaginary friend, but I've got a character for a book, which is the same shit.
Okay.
I've got a hero
Title
who's
needs
just
work.
kicking around, and I've never really written anything properly anyway. He keeps popping up in bits of stuff I write, and
Okay, nice. Was he in the bishop list?
no, he wasn't. What's his name? Jimmy Maguire.
Is that his name? I
Yeah.
like it.
It's good. Looks like
really
like
good.
a Brookside character.
Yeah, he does.
And I know that he's been shot down by his missus, and his whole life has crumbled, and then something happens, but he's just still kind of there.
What happened?
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Couple of adventures I've kind of written in my head. I thought,
I
okay,
don't know.
so
What
when
kind
I
of
get the end,
adventures?
I don't know.
What, like hero adventures? Or
No,
like,
not
Or like
like-
Andy Cap adventures.
Oh, Jason
dog
Bourne.
adventures?
Not like Jason Bourne, just, I don't know, just... Oh, I did have a really good storyline from him, actually. That was good.
Care to
Yeah,
share
that's
that, or actually no? Maybe keep it to yourself.
No, he just ended up in a town kind of in the south somewhere,
Called Malice.
and drinking coffee, not settling in, and some big kind of, well, what might he be? Maybe Lebanese, but well off. Just comes and says, "Hey, you know," and starts talking to him like what happens in the pub down the boozer sometimes, where some Bert just comes along and just starts talking.
You don't know you're fucking born.
No, not that kind of bloke.
No?
Just a bloke who just starts talking.
Oh, okay.
Like the kind of bloke that I got my cats
Oh, like the kind of
off.
people that talk to Greg at the pub.
Me, yeah.
No. You're recognisable. Other people that are not so recognisable.
Generic.
Yeah.
Let's get oddballs talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
What, this guy goes to talk to him at a coffee shop?
And he says, "You want to be in on something?" And it's like, "Yeah." And it's like, "Jump in this chat's 4x4. There's some other story in between. Maybe this is a second meeting. I don't know." I drive off to like a warehouse, not a warehouse, like a
warehouse, not a warehouse.
like you know, an industrial estate, but maybe in
like a garage,
an
maybe
industrial
like
estate in the country.
I don't think they exist, but okay.
Well, they do.
Industrial estate in the country.
Metal shed-like things, fairly big.
Shed.
Big,
like
big places.
like an Amish barn.
Maybe
a
with
barn.
a little office tucked in the back. Yeah, little
Pretty
office.
detailed.
Hi, Greg again. Harry does go into extraordinarily detailed accounts of this little mini adventure of his, so we'll just give him a second.
Porn on his laptop. So you like porn? Yeah, you sexy ladies. Yeah,
He really does go in on it. God, I love Harry.
Somebody's smuggling cheese into England. Oh, unpasteurised cheese.
We don't need. Oh, okay. So a cheese that
Which is
that
illegal,
perhaps
you know.
an illegal cheese in England.
Although I looked into this.
Is
and
there
thought-
such things as an illegal
Well,
cheese?
not in England, no. I think there is in Canada. Looking into this. But then anyway,
In a
his
second, I do have a
friend.
cheese smuggling story.
This Lebanese, the fat Lebanese, his associate comes. You see a plane, which is a Fiesler Stork, coming along and landing in this field, and just hitting a rut and smashing its undercarriage and just crashing a bit. And this crazy Italian coming out just crying about his plane.
Nothing's going on.
This is my plane.
This is my play. End of Act 1.
The Lebanese is
Surprise,
saying,
it's the Ritz and Cricket.
No, mate, you got the
The
cheese.
live reading.
Slapping him. Shut up, man, you got the cheese. It's the plane. Who's the fucking cheese? And Jimmy Maguire just kind of standing off. I was like, what do I do here? Are you okay, Italian man? You just pranged your plane. What's that? Do you need who do I side with? See, there's a whole world of writing opportunity here.
It does sound like you've got it together and ready to go.
So yeah, if I've got an imaginary friend, Joseph Jackson's yes, Jimmy Maguire's my friend.
Harry's been on fire this evening. Let's see how far his wildfire spreads in you know, here's our advice anyway.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to you talk. I don't want your advice. I just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Disclaimer, do not take our advice. If you do, we'll not be held accountable for an edible heartbreak. Thank you.
Before we got together, my girlfriend once had sex with 4 guys in 24 hours and has
I knew a girl like that.
and has sent me a video to prove it.
Wow.
How do I get over that?
Jesus.
I'm 25 and she's 23. We started dating 2 years ago after we met at a party together with a crowd of friends.
Crowd of friends, very popular.
After we danced, she told me that she liked me, and I told her I'd always fancied her too. She'd always been confident and vivacious, and that's what I loved about her. But I wish I knew I could move on from her past. I work for an engineering firm, and and on my career path, but my girlfriend has always done temping work because she loves travelling.
I wonder where she's travelling to.
She'd just come back from a 6-month trip to Thailand where she
Wow.
started when we started going out. She then sent me a video of her in Thailand with these guys doing sexual stuff. As a laugh, she says because she didn't think we were going to get serious at the time.
Wow.
She now claims she did it she did it for attention and has changed. But 4 guys in 24 hours? I'm disgusted she could do that.
She filmed all 4?
I guess so. Maybe it's like a group thing.
24 hours.
I've tried not to let it affect me, but now that we're together, but cannot simply wipe images you've been seen from your mind.
No, I wouldn't have got together with her, really.
When we're in bed together, I can't get those scenes of her with guys out of my mind. I'm normally not the jealous
Swingers
type.
think that's quite good.
It's true. I'm normally
I know a few.
you know some swingers.
Yeah, I know a swinger.
Just one.
Kind of denies it laughingly, but yeah. I got reference.
I'm normally not the jealous type, but what's making it all worse is she's determined to go travelling again in the Far East this summer. On her own.
Send me another video of her banging 4 guys in 24 hours.
She's booked her flights and is even planning on returning to the same hostel where the dirty deed took place.
Oh, of course. Hopefully he's still there.
I wish
Well,
I
you would, wouldn't you?
if you're a bloke, yeah.
Why not a woman? You misogynist pig.
I don't know. A lot of women that are into like 4 dudes banging them.
So there are.
I know they're out there.
Would
yeah.
you be into banging 4 birds a night?
No, I can pleasure one.
Oh, sure you could. I've heard stuff about you.
We've read things on the girls' toilets.
I saw your rudder on your Messerschmitt and it's covered in marks. And there's even a winged 100 above a new line. With the cocks in brackets underneath it.
Is that where I've prestiged?
In my mind, young man, yes, it is.
Well, how delightful.
I think it's the fact she sent him a video.
Yeah, that's
Why?
Yeah. Well, she said she did it as a
Be a
joke,
bitch.
and then she said that
not
she
funny.
did it for attention.
Because we all know exes, women you've been with, have had sex with other people.
Yeah, it's not
But
something I need
you've-
to see.
But you've not seen videos with them 4 guys in 24 hours that she sent you.
When you're with them.
No, it's a fun one. It's not a fun one.
What do you mean?
Going out with this girl and she's with you and she's sent you 4 videos.
Exactly.
This is the
Yeah.
signing.
Ah,
You
good.
wouldn't-
Oh, you caught up.
Thinking you wouldn't be serious.
She signs off here. She says she loves me and wants a future with me, and we are great together. Oh wait, no, sorry. He wants a future with me, but if we are great together, then why is she leaving me for another 6 months?
Go,
Why is she
why
going
not?
She
travelling?
wants some more
Wants to get all
sex.
the wants to get.
She likes
He
sex
should go
too
with
much.
her.
Oh, that's 5 guys. She didn't see anything about 5 guys.
What the burgers, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, well, no, hang on. I mean, I'm all right with 4, but 5's a bit too much, isn't
Yeah,
it?
if you come with me, I can't bang other guys and send you videos.
Yeah.
That'd be horribly awkward.
Is that all that goes on in Thailand? I feel like
What's
it's
the
more than
question? Hang on. What, you,
Well, he has issues with the fact that she showed him a video of her having sex with 4 different guys.
is
I
it,
didn't have
what
much
should
sex
I?
in Thailand. Sunburn.
Never been to
How was your
Thailand.
honeymoon as well?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it was like 6 months after the wedding. Well, I loved it, but yeah.
Do you want an answer from me?
Yeah,
Do you have any advice for
what
that
would your
guy?
advice be for this poor gentleman?
Well, you shouldn't have gone out in the first place.
I think that's a valid point.
There we are.
So call it a day,
That's
do you
fun.
reckon?
That's
Do you reckon
funny
call it-
advice, isn't it?
Yeah, we just call it a day.
Oh,
Maybe
that's it.
I'd say I'd let her go travelling and send her videos of him wanking 5 times a day.
Well, that's not a revenge.
Well,
That's
you know,
not
he might not.
revenge at all,
We don't
is
know
it?
if he's going to be as lucky as she is in 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, there's no
No,
real
no,
description.
there's-
I mean, if she's got 4 dudes going for her, she's got to be kind of hot.
Yeah. Maybe you could like throw some Photoshop together of like banging her mum 5 times a day.
Good too.
Got to try and beat 4. Really.
Good heavens.
Is that open?
Nope, it's closed.
Oh, thank God for that.
Harry kicked over his iron horse.
Iron
Not an easy
Horse,
task.
Hepworth,
Iron Horse, friends.
Premium Ale.
Brought to you by Hepworth & Co. Brewery. Brewing beers for, I don't know how long, out of Horsham. Great beer. Carry on.
Nice little advertisement there.
Yes, it was.
Well played.
Yes.
So yeah, we're saying just leap. I'm saying send her videos of yourself doing things.
I don't. I mean, there's.
It'd be funny.
I think he's gonna lose his mind if she goes travelling and he's just.
Of course, because like a week into
should go
it, she's gonna
travelling.
bang someone.
He should
On the
go,
plane,
but
on the
not
way
tell her
there.
that he's going.
Like that TV show on BBC where the parents go follow the kids till they go to Thailand.
Exactamundo.
He's young. The boy is young. Yeah.
So
He's still got loins
there's
burning
still
through
lead
his...
in his pencil.
Yes. Yes. Pencil.
Okay.
pencil.
Time for Greg to do his usual voice. You ready, Harry?
Get ready.
Or was it incest?
No, I don't know. It might
No,
be.
it's not incest.
Oh, it's not.
Bishops.
Special.
I had a beautiful night of sex with my music teacher.
All right.
I've fallen for her, but I have no idea whether she would like us to do it again.
Ask
I'm
her.
27
Wait, what?
and learning to play the clarinet. I played the clarinet as a kid. I got kicked out of clarinet lessons as a
Yeah,
kid.
but you're not 27 learning the
No, I was
clarinet.
a kid. I got kicked out
Why did you get kicked out?
because I was rubbish.
Oh, okay.
I
thought
wanted
you
to
maybe
play
like...
guitar and that was booked up, so I had to do
Pretending it was
clarinet
like a
lessons.
penis.
It was ridiculous. I couldn't even blow the fucker. That's why I got kicked out.
Your phrasing tonight
he
has
was
been
a dickhead, too, the teacher.
a weird choice.
I've forgotten what voice I was doing now. I'm 27. That wasn't it. And learning to play the clarinet. I guess she's in her mid-30s. I always wanted to learn the clarinet when I was a kid. Well, my parents could see no point in it. Ah, bastards. When I
They're
finally
right.
got good enough job to be able to rent a flat and leave home, I decided I was satisfying my longing. I'm studying in a class of 5. We went out for a drink with the teacher before Christmas. She and I stayed on after, and others had another drink. She then told me she'd fancied me for weeks.
Weeks and weeks.
We kissed, and then back at my place, having sex and spending the night together. It was great. But in the morning, she left to go to work without saying anything about us seeing one another again.
Well, for your next clarinet lesson, surely.
I did get an email. I did get an email saying our night together was nice, but I got the impression she's worried about the fact she is a teacher and I am a pupil.
No.
Not at 27, you're not a
Not
pupil.
at all.
The next chance I got, I
Oh,
invited her
sorry,
over,
teacher.
but she said she had work to do. At the following class, I could see she was looking at me a lot, but I convinced myself she didn't want to repeat of our first intimacy, so I packed up and left at the end of the class as soon as I could.
But
My worry is I do not know if the signs I'm getting show she's interested or not. I really have no idea how she feels about me. I've always been shy and never had a serious girlfriend at university. Well, yeah, we know that. You're playing a fucking clarinet by
at 27,
choice. Or even a casual one, really. I feel so useless. I can't read the signs. I find it difficult to believe anyone could find me attractive.
oh fucking hell, that just came into like a whole self-criticism, pity.
First of all, people,
Yep.
I see no ridicule in this clarinet thing. This is one of my absolute dreams to be able to play the clarinet. I think it's one of my favourite instruments.
I tried to learn the clarinet. It was
I love the licorice stick. I think it's so good. I think it's the best noise.
Nah, there's
I'll
better
never
instruments.
play it
better
because-
instruments.
Because I'm rubbish at stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
can
one of
learn.
those things.
I think
you
there's
know?
better instruments.
Did you try and play the clarinet?
No, never. But I've listened to some.
Who's your favourite
Jazz
clarinetist?
I think it's
I
clarinetist.
don't really know. Well, like the unmentioned heroes in jazz classics are there. Bringing up the third stanza when people like it, but nobody really. Oh, what was it? Oh, it was Tommy Dorsey's band. Great. Oh, who was playing clarinet, incidentally? Ah, well, it was Guy.
Johnny
It was
Phillips.
It was Guy Thomas on clarinet. It might have been. You just wouldn't
You don't
notice
know.
because
You
it's
don't know.
the list of names on the back of your LP. You don't know.
I'll say that
But I think it's a great thing.
I had a
Clarinet.
conversation with Reese in the pub the other day when he said his fake name he gives people is
Ow.
Jack Webber. The fake name he gives people is Jack Webber. and he's like, everyone has a fake name. And I was like, I
That's
don't.
not a fake name. That's just somebody
That's
else's name.
that's someone,
That's your workmate's name.
that's someone
Like-
else's
It
name.
was like, do you must have a fake name. And
That's
I was
fraud.
like, I don't have like a like straight to go to false name.
No.
All I do is just pick 2 first names.
Yeah.
James Stevens,
Oh, that's.
I am
Andrew
Greg.
Rogers.
Greg.
Michael Bradley. Like just 2 first names. It just sounds convincing no matter how you say
Bradley
it.
isn't a first name.
I knew it. I went to school with Brad. I went to school with 2 Bradleys.
It's not a first name though.
But I knew Bradley. His first name was Bradley.
No,
Yeah, but people
Bradley's
still get
Bradley's a
called
first
Bradley.
name.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, isn't it? I'm so
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Bradley Walsh.
Right, okay. Right. I'm out of here.
Tom Andrews. It just works. Just 2
I'm
first names.
leaving. Give me some.
Guidance? Are you actually going? Are you?
Fuck you guys.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
So fuck the clarinet. I'd find a new clarinet
That whole
teacher.
situation just seems odd to me.
I'd find a new clarinet teacher.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I
If
reckon.
I was that desperate to play clarinet, I wouldn't let some hussy stand in the way.
In all honesty, I just choose a different instrument entirely, which would probably then need a different teacher.
As long as it wasn't her.
Well, yeah, I think she's
Try and bang another teacher.
No, maybe
Shake up the triangle.
it's too simple.
So Joe's saying get another instrument. What instrument though?
I don't know, keyboard.
It's not a bad shout.
Yeah,
I wish I could play the keyboard.
Rising Sun, shit like that.
Yeah. Chinese chopsticks.
Yeah,
Classic.
Rising Sun.
House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah, it's overplayed.
Yeah, but on the it's a good one to learn on the keyboard. Possibly.
I thought you were speaking with some knowledge.
No, I never played the keyboard.
It's a good, you know.
Good bit, all right,
it's
isn't
a
it?
good standard. You can.
It's a
You've
good
got that,
demo on a keyboard.
you've got that one setting that turns it into a
chord
drum kit.
structure.
It's a good demo on a keyboard.
Yeah. Take on Me. That's always good fun on the keyboard.
The first band I ever loved was them. Aha, love Aha.
Really? Aha.
I felt sorry for her when they played Live Aid a few years back. Like the
And no one cared.
And they were doing Take On Me, and during the high note, his fucking earpiece fell out, so he couldn't hear himself.
Oh, that's bad.
And you saw it happen. You could see he couldn't find it. It was on fucking live TV, and he had to hit the big fucking note, and he just did it, and it was so fucking out. Oh man, I felt so fucking sorry. But it was fine up until that point of the song, and it was just completely. And it was just so out with the fucking song.
Did that man just ejaculate?
Poor fucking guy, man. Poor fucking guy. Oh, he's put it. He's gonna use the.
Ah. Just
Harry's put some music.
musical.
Carry on, chaps.
This is okay. So I think
I think Harry's playing us out with some music.
Thanks for joining us. We've been the All-Seeing Guys. I am Greg, and I am Joe. Good night. Good night. I'm going to play you out with the latest rap song. Bye. Switch off now. Finish.
Thanks for joining, Harry.
this has been phenomenal.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @Podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.
I thought I knew a thing or two about like Harry sidetracking. I really did. Now he's looking at me with death eyes.
What?
Is that Barracuda?
You let him out of his own gaff and look at him go.
Heart. It's heart.
Oh, this is Heart.
Good.
Carry on.
We're gonna get sued.
That's fine. Playing in the background. It's fine.
It's fine.
We've been the All-Seeing Guys. Good night. And now here's a record of us doing some rapping.
10 a.m. and once again I'm swinging on a brew. That means only one thing: the return of the crew. Return tape, but don't call it a trilogy. Don't fucking pity me, we're bigger than the Trinity. The cream of the crop, but they say I'm a liability. Fuck you, I'm awesome. Now wait, I'm Brad. You should be glad that my pen still hits the pad. So what if I like to down shots and smoke pot? Guzzle whiskey till I feel my insides rot. Perhaps you forgot, well today you're in luck. Raise your drink to say it loud. I don't give a fuck. But when our eyes are fixed on the prize, trust me when I say we're deadlier than fucking samurai. Swords drawn, let my master show a devil in disguise. Our agenda is clear, we're not here to compromise. We wake and we bake, we're raising the stakes for tales of heartache, mixtapes and beat breaks. We give fakes to shakes and correct our mistakes. We spit more poison than the deadliest of snakes. Take it or leave it or try and read between the lines. Are you ready for another walk through these warped minds? Vision clear, so I notice society in decline, and I'm counting down the days to the fall of mankind.
The brilliant, the styling, lyrically inspiring, spitting out stars, who's the star? We send out our transmission of our hip-hop expedition. Granny flies, trying to stop us reaching new heights, new heights, new heights. Now we step back, then attack with tracks from the living room pack, and I wanna hear you shout, Dicerollers! Where you at? I tell you something right, everyone hold on tight. Welcome to the living room where we make beats move, and welcome to the living room where we rise from our tombs, and welcome to the living room where we make our rules. Don't wanna stop, wanna climb to the top and make all the heads in this motherfucker. So come on in, take a seat, pour a drink, take a swig, let's begin. Kidding time in the living room, mix at number 3. Hip-hop vampires turn me reincarnated this fool as a member of the living room crew. Pen, pads and mics are our tools, if it falls through and haters wanna hate, but positivity will dominate and shine through, keeping me doing what I wanna do. Livin'.